Hello, everybody. It's Mark Ling here, and I've got with me a guest who is doing extremely well in the world of affiliate marketing, earning commissions from promoting other people's products. He's not from the USA. He's actually over in Gujarat, over in Ahmedabad, over in India. His name is Himanshu, and I just want to say a big welcome to the call, Himanshu.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Thanks for being here. Just off camera, me and Himanshu were just talking about stuff that we got in common. Like, I'm from New Zealand, he's from India, we play cricket. And then I was just basically saying, hey, look, we're talking about cricket bats and other stuff, it's kind of interesting. And bringing this up from the point of view that you don't have to be in the USA. A lot of people kind of think that it's just all the Americans that are doing really well. And it's not. There's people from Canada, India. You could be in a completely different culture and do well with this stuff. People over in South America, Europe, you name it. And I find it really, really exciting, I guess, that the internet has made it possible for people anywhere in the world, from any walk of life, to be able to run a profitable online business. A year ago, you're telling me off camera, a year ago, Himanshu, though, before we get into the method and how you're doing it, you were in a lot of debt and you didn't know how you were going to get out of this debt. Do you want to just tell me, like, how did that feel? And I guess what made you decide that you were going to really knuckle down at this stuff?
Just before a year ago, as I said, I was in a debt. So how that happened? I was trying other paid market traffic sources. Okay, so I invested money, I got something back. I invest money and I got something back. At that time, I lost over $20,000 from my bank
Wow.
account. And day by day, my situation was going bad. But what I decided is not to give up. Okay, so I was not giving up till my debt was like mine 3 lakh in Indian rupees. Okay, my brother just at that time I was feeling really depressed. I had no clue that what I'm going to do to recover my debt. Not only just debt, but my whole earning was gone at that time.
Mm.
Suddenly, my brother suggested me that Chris Reader, Gary Kramer, Mark Lin just launched a new course, which is a profit singularity. So I jumped into it, and I had some budget in my credit cards. So I used my credit card for the payment, and I just started learning deep diving in the method. And within few weeks, or like first in the first 3 months, I I have seen the result, and
Well,
then I
you
pushed
you
it.
and you were and you're telling me off camera that right now you were saying, well, my earnings are down a bit. I'm only making $500, and I said, oh, okay, is that 500 a week? And you said, no, $500 a day. And I thought your earnings are down and you're making $500 a day. I said, how much have you been making? And you said that your best days have been over $10,000, and that's at a rate of profit of 300%. And you were saying that you've made as much as $28,000 in a single week. That's phenomenal. And I think it's important, though, that you're saying, yes, your earnings are down. They're 500 a day now. That's, for a lot of people, that's still successful. That's the ups and downs of business, though. Sometimes some offers that you promote, they might fatigue a little bit. A lot of people are promoting it. It still makes you profit, but it's not the super profits that it had early on. And then you're looking to find other offers to promote or other traffic sources, because there's more than one place to get your traffic from once you get good at this stuff. Do you feel a lot more secure now, despite the fact that your income fluctuates? It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. Do you feel a lot more secure rather than, say, having a 9 to 5 job, knowing that you're responsible for your own income?
No, I don't feel in that way because my father is right now retired. Want okay, so I changed my mindset that I can do it in any ways. Okay, and we shouldn't give up if we follow the method and we know that this method will work. Okay, so you just have to put your 100% in it. Right now, if I say I don't have a fear to lose money, or make money. I just have to work on myself, my knowledge, and we can easily earn 500 and $1,000 per day with this method.
Okay, well, just to give people a bit of in a nutshell, guide to what this is all about, we're talking about promoting products that pay high commissions. They could be in, say, a niche like health. It could be supplements. It could be in a niche like language learning software. It could be in a niche like dog training. It could be in a niche like woodworking. It could be some sort of niche where people they have a problem that they need to solve, or they have a desire for a how-to that they wish to know exactly how it's done. So they're either getting digital products or they're getting physical products that pay really high commissions. Like I've got one product I make sales of every day that's a water purifier that's actually a physical device, but I get $60 every time someone buys it, as an example. That's a high margin offer and it solves a problem like for people, just as an example. So you were telling me off camera that you have a lot of different places that you're able to earn commissions from. It's not like the old days where there was just one or two affiliate networks and only the top 20 or 30 offers in those networks made sales. And we're talking about networks where hundreds of offers are out there doing very well per network. In fact, some of them have thousands. And you're doing really, really well across a variety of different networks. You know, it's not just like the old ClickBank and MaxWeb, which are good, but you've got so many different places that you can just go to and try out those offers from. How important do you think that was, and how fundamental is that for your success? The fact that it's not that hard to try out different offers. You don't have to just make that one offer work.
Yeah, I found I found out that ClickBank is a massive, and that's why I was sticking to ClickBank. But after a few testing, I run the same offer from a different affiliate network like BuyGoods, MaxWeb, and I see increasing in conversion rate, right? So, after few days or few months, I see same thing. If I continue with a other affiliate network, I see conversion rate is going down, and when I change to ClickBank, the conversion rates is going high. So it's not about promoting one affiliate network source. You have to switch between other different networks. MaxWeb is a good network. It has a CPA offers, and as you said, water purifier and mosquito killer are CPA offers. Okay, e-commerce offers. We say that. As you said, there were the older days that people are promoting only ClickBank advertisements and promoting offers. So you don't really have to rely on ClickBank. You can switch to any network you want on the internet and can make money.
Well, yeah, and it's not just that. I mean, like within ClickBank, they have more offers than they ever used to. Like the
Yeah.
offers, I remember the days when the offer that was number 20 on page 2 would be making maybe $3 or $4 million in sales per year. And now that will be the offer number 200 on ClickBank. And there are so many. And that's, an indication. And that obviously, if the affiliates are earning a high percentage of those sales, I'm just saying it's just amazing how much. And then that's just one network, but there are multiples of networks because in general, people with a good quality product to sell, they need ways to buy traffic. And for them, it's easier to just let the affiliate earn a high commission than for them to learn, how do I make video ads and get them up on YouTube, and or learn that next place to put the video ad on. Maybe I'll put the video ad up on Snapchat or somewhere else. They don't want to learn that. They just know this is how much we're willing to pay to acquire a customer. And they make most of their money off the longer term of that customer, like that customer coming back next time. They can even give away sometimes even more than what they've made from that first customer, knowing that their average customer buys from them again 3 times or something like that. There's big companies can be more patient, whereas you as a person buying traffic, you want that fast turnaround time. So you instead of having to be patient, you would rather just get more upfront than more longer term. So you're able to reinvest. And by reinvesting, you're spending hundreds of dollars per day, but you wouldn't have had that money at the start. So the reason why you can do that is because of that cycle. So are you getting paid out weekly or bi-weekly? Like, how fast are you getting paid out those commissions so that you can go, now I'm going to reinvest the profits back in?
Yeah, in starting, I was getting payment weekly, but after getting the few privileges from as an top affiliate, I get bi-weekly payments.
Twice a week.
Yeah, twice
So
a week.
you could have made a sale today, and 4 days later you will already see
Yeah,
that money, and
yeah,
then you can
right.
reinvest it. So no wonder you're able to scale. Um, okay, so and in general, we're talking about video ads where you don't have to be on screen. You're following a step-by-step method. You're using AI to be able to help generate things. Even AI even puts the videos in the background, puts the captions on the screen. We're talking about AI even does the audio. It's amazing, and you've got very simple landing pages. You're not even collecting email addresses. You're literally sending people to simple type of landing page and through to the offer. And have I described the method in a nutshell, or have I missed something there?
Yeah, for some people, video making is very hard. I'm talking about myself for some people. So, if I think about creating a video, uh, I can, I think that I will need a week or two, but using AI methods shown in the program, I can literally create 3 or 4 videos within a day, and which I can just upload and start testing. So AI tools are really helping, saves times and creates amazing video, inputs new thoughts, a new angle in the advertisement, and
Mm.
that's why it's very easy. The funnel is very, very straight. You see, you have to make the video, you have to make the lender, and that's it. Okay, so funnel is
Yeah,
very straight. Yeah.
and it's obviously a pretty good templated method, and it's enhanced with AI because AI can do so much for you. It can write for you, it can produce the videos for you, it can put the audio in there. It's amazing. um okay, so English is your second language or first language now? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
um,
it's
um
second language.
so English is your second language, so and yet you're succeeding so well, because I think some people get nervous. They say, well, English is my second language, is it even possible? And there's a lot of people doing this model. English is their second language, and you're another example of this. I just want people to know that that's not really the barrier. The barrier is more, I guess, do you have some initial funds to put into ads? You didn't even have them, but you obviously used your credit card. I don't know if I recommend that to people, but luckily it worked out for you. But I usually tell people, well, make sure before you start in a paid traffic strategy, keep safe. Make sure you've got $1,000 to spend, because you might make some mistakes along the way. When you're testing a campaign, how many tests would you typically have to run before you find a profitable one? Because people may not realize that not every ad campaign is profitable. You might have, for all I know, you have to run 10 tests of $50, or you may have to run more. What sort of average before you suddenly go, great, now I've nutted this out, I can now spend $100 and make 200, or I can spend 400 and make 800? Like, how many tests is typical?
I had my first breakthrough advertisement after running 15 video ads. Okay, so I
15.
tested
That was the
15.
first time.
Yeah,
Yep.
first time I tested like 15 advertisements, and when after that I got my first breakthrough of $1,000 per day in a profit, and then I scaled it up to $10,000 per day. Okay, so it happens
Wow.
very quickly. When you make some money, you can scale it very quickly. So you can't imagine that you can earn uh, yearly income of other experts within a week.
I, I think that
So
what people don't understand, I guess, is that in all forms of business, you are actually spending money to make money. And when you're so used to earning money in a day-to-day day job, you think that it's hours, dollars per hour, and you forget, yeah, but that company that's paying you dollars per hour, they're not. unless they're this giant services industry, they're selling goods. They're actually just spending money to make those goods. And now they're earning a profit margin on those goods after ads and all of that. This is like that, but it's shortcutted it right down because you don't have to make the product, you don't have to write the copy for that product. That product's already there. It pays you. They've figured all of the sales side out. So you're just doing the buying of the traffic. But I mean, I could own a coffee shop, and if I'm selling sandwiches, I still have to figure out what's my profit margin on those sandwiches, how much do I sell, and eventually you get to the point where you're spending $1 per sandwich and you're making $3 back, but it's costing you $1 a sandwich in terms of your staff costs and your overheads. So that's still spending money to make money. It's always been like this. It's not magic. I think people should be more concerned if there is, I guess, something's almost too easy. There's no money to be spent, or there's no work to be put in. You press a button. That's a loophole. That's not a business. This model has been around for a long time, spending money to make money. It's just changes in its forms. Have you found running video traffic? Have you tried running it in other places other than YouTube? Because I know some people do. Or have you found for you it's all YouTube, and that's been what perfect for you so far?
Yeah, I started running in YouTube ads, video ads. Then I shifted video ads to Microsoft, but it's very limited feature in Microsoft advertisement right now that you can uh, pursue the video advertisements.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm really testing right now in other networks, but I found out that this method and funnel is working everywhere. If you put some efforts, it can work on a YouTube advertisements. And I found out that this is working based in a native advertisement traffic sources. Yeah, and you can make big
Native,
bucks
yeah.
on it. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you can even make this work even without video if you want to, or you can do it. You can put your video on an intermediary page. You can even go from a text link to a video, like which would normally be your ad, and then have that go to your landing page and then to the offer. There's so many different ways of doing it that only take just an extra 10% of creative thinking,
Yeah.
and you can take this in other directions as well beyond the initial purpose. Do you have any quick tips for anybody that wants to do well at this stuff? Let's say someone's just got started with it. I don't know. Do you have any tips maybe for the copy, or maybe for the type of landing page, or maybe your tip is for something else entirely? Like, do you have any quick tips for anybody that might help them?
Yeah. First tip is trust the system. Okay, because you will have lots of ups and downs, and the main thing you have to focus is not to give up at any stage. Okay, so just trust the system; it will work out for you, no matter from where are you. And I think using AI tools is a skill right now. So you have to develop that skill. You have to work and spend time on AI tools to create amazing stuff like ad copy and we can say headlines, etc. And right now we
Uh,
can create more images using AI. So we have to test everything before we run the advertisement and see the breakthrough.
Great. And like I say, and you haven't even seen the new AI tools that are even better, that make this even easier for people. But we're obviously you're about to get access to that, and it's phenomenal. It takes things to another level. Like it's amazing how it can. We've been able to take the minds of top marketers, be able to take winning ads that have costed millions of dollars to get those winning ads, and be able to get the AI to learn how to write like a world-class copywriter and produce all this stuff for people. I think because people's minds are going to be blown by that. I want to say a big thank you for being here. And what would you say to anyone that was considering jumping on a call with say, Chris, who's going to go over and explain this method in a lot more detail on a workshop?
Yeah, we have to work every week, every day. I think a workshop is the best option to learn that we can just take action right after what we learn.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'm running a workshop with Chris, who's going to go over and explain exactly how this method works. It's in full detail, so you can see it on screen a lot more and get a real feel for how it works, what kind of niches it works in, and whether or not it's right for you. The link to that will be below this video or in the description below, depending where you're accessing this from. So I highly recommend you join us for that. And I just want to say a big thank you, Himanshu, for joining us today, for being so inspiring. I've picked up from what you're saying that you've had a real mindset uplift from this. You know, a lot of what you've been sharing with me has been about, from reading between the lines, it's been a big mindset strength that has actually caused you to have success. You know, you've pushed through. You said you took 15 tests and then you got it going. Some people would give up after 2 tests. Like you know how it all works. And you've done very, very well with this. You've scaled well, and you're inspiring a lot of other people who are watching this. So I just wanted to say a big thank you for jumping on here and sharing with us what you've been doing and how it works, and for giving your best tips. So thanks very much.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you very much.
And thanks everyone for being with us. Take action with what you learn. I hope to see you on the workshop as well. And see you next time. Bye for now, everybody.